for those of you that don't know my story, I've been in Forever for 13 years now. My mum has been in the company for 24 years. So she was talking to me for 10, 11 years before I actually got started. So when you're talking to your family members, remember it can take time for them to get started because the time has to be right for them. Now I'm talking to you about the importance of helping your managers and how you retain them. And I think the danger is when we help people get to the manager position that we can be very quick to let them go, to think that they've learnt it all now and they can be on their own. But really, manager is just the pivotal point on the marketing plan where they've done their apprenticeship, but now the real hard work begins. So you have to think of these managers as your children. And as our children grow, we're there with them every step of the way to make sure that when they fall, when they make mistakes, we're there to pick them up and be with them until they learn the right ways to do something. If you were sending your children for their first driving lesson, or you're sending them for a swimming lesson, you're going to send them to someone that knows how to drive already. You're going to send them to a swimming teacher that can swim themselves. So as managers, we need to think about what we're teaching our team and whether we are equipped to do it. Whether we've achieved the things ourselves that we want to teach our managers to do. So I believe, if you haven't achieved chairman's bonus, you can't teach your manager to achieve chairman's bonus. So you need to look up in your business to see who has done it that can help you both. And exactly the same with Eagle Manager and all of the other incentives. It's also really important to know where your profit centers are, and going for the incentives unlocks all of them. So we need to be working with our managers to break down how to do the earned incentive program. We need to work with them and show them how they can achieve Global Rally and explain the different levels of Global Rally and what that gives those managers. We need to explain and break down the Eagle incentive, and we also need to be explaining the chairman's bonus. And you need to get really good at understanding 360 to be able to do this. If we help people achieve Eagle Manager, we know then they have the good chance to go on to chairman's bonus. Helping people get to Eagle Manager means you're going to be paid more because the volume of their business is a good size, which is going to deliver a great income to them, but also a great income to you. But we also know that one of the biggest profit centers that we have in Forever is the chairman's bonus scheme. And I believe that getting people to Eagle Manager helps them then go on to achieve chairman's bonus. So you need to understand your business and see where these profit centers are so you know how to help these people improve to be able to achieve those things themselves, which then helps you achieve as well. So what I have always done with my team is keep things very simple. Everything we do, your managers need to be able to duplicate, and they need to be able to run those same trainings wherever they are in the world. I believe it's really important to have a home-based rolling training. Very much all of my business to begin with was set up around my kitchen table at home because you build those relationships with people. You have those friendships with people and they get to trust you and you get to trust them. So still today, I will do a training in my home for my new people as they're coming up. Webinar rolling trainings, because obviously not everybody can come to your home if they live at a distance. So you need a system that you can all copy and duplicate. So as your managers become confident to run those trainings themselves, they can do that. Running home business presentations. Again, this is something I still do 13 years into the business, as well as supporting our company presentations. Having team training days. This is very important so that your team can see you, but also see your team developing and them getting up and sharing. Having fun, and involving the family. So everybody appreciates what their mum is doing working in the business or their dad is doing working in the business. So putting on some family fun days. And also taking the responsibility yourself when there's a change in policy to share that with your team, to be the messenger from the company, because not everybody maybe reads the emails or sees the policy changes that you might see. And a big part is being there to support and develop. So as your managers duplicate what you are doing, I've always been someone that will go along as their guest speaker, that will go along to head up maybe their first training day they're running for the group, to give them the confidence that they can do it. Wherever I have managers around the world that are developing, I will get on a plane myself and go out there and support them with duplicating the systems that we've set up. So you can see in here, I've been out to Ireland many times, even with my little baby. She was 6 weeks old and we were on the plane together, going out to do trainings out there. I've been out to South Africa, Dubai, France, and I will help and support the managers out there. But an important part of my message is these managers may not be in my pay line. They might not be 3 levels deep. So I might not be paid from that business, but you never know when that business will come into play and pay you, which I'll explain a bit more as I go through. Something that's happened in the UK is we've had a massive decline in business over the past 3 years. So for me, my chairman's bonus legs, when I picked up my $1 million check, that was 9 legs. Every leg was in the UK. Now, this year, I'm still going for my level 3 check, which will be 6 legs. But 3 of those legs are not in the UK. They're in these businesses around the world where I've been and given my time and helped and supported. And now these businesses are coming into play. So never think I need to go because I'm being paid right now. You go because our job is to help and support other people and to give them the confidence, not thinking, what am I getting, but what can I give? Does that make sense? And then also a big part of traveling the world and meeting your team is we can do so much online, but when you go out and you meet these people, you spend time with them socially, that's when the true friendships are born. That's when the lasting trust will be put into place. So, there's some Eagles here that I have only spoken to on Facebook or Zoom. And here, some of them, I'm meeting them for the first time. And I know those relationships will last for many years into the future. And what happens in time is the managers that you're working with will duplicate the same system without you having even gone there. So, there's ladies in this room, so a lot of you will know Juliana Bevan and Emma Cooper in my team, and Nicola Evans, and they've been out to the Middle East many times doing exactly what I have done with my teams around the world, duplicating that same system. So in the audience tonight somewhere, we've got Bushra and Jamila. Where are you? Over here. So I haven't worked directly with them, but Emma and Nicola have, because they're setting up those same systems that we set up to begin with. Claire Spencer, you're going to be hearing from in a moment. She's got managers in Slovakia and Hungary, Susanna and Victor, and they've set up that same duplicatable system. And they too have had Eagle managers, but they went off to Dallas. So whatever systems you're setting up, somebody else has just got to be able to take it, run with it, and duplicate it. And then you're going to get that strength in your business, managers down, without you putting in the groundwork, because you've already done it with those managers above.